Welcome! Today we're going to be doing a WIP Chat. I'm going to head over to my desk and invite you to diamond paint with me. Basically, if you're new to diamond painting YouTube, a WIP Chat stands for work in progress and chat. I'm just going to be diamond painting and you can pull out whatever craft you want to work on. You can clean your house, do whatever you please, and kind of just give it a listen while I chat with you. In this WIP Chat, we'll be working on this Jaded Gem Shop kit, and it's artwork by the Witchy Stitcher. It's so cute. It's so adorable. If you want to check out my unboxing for it, I will have a link in the description box below. In today's WIP Chat, I am going to talk about my week, what has been happening, what's been going on. Also going to be discussing the new Jaded Gemboree 2025 diamond painting event. If you've never partaken in a diamond painting event, make sure you stay tuned. And I'm going to tell you guys about how I screwed up my hands. And I still can't have feeling in my fingertips right now. It's really, really annoying. I'll also show you some other crafts that I've been working on besides diamond painting. So I hope you guys enjoy. So sit back, relax, and let's just hang out and diamond paint together. This is how far I've gotten on this, and I don't even know how long I've been diamond painting for, but I'm basically doing all of the black first, and then I'm going to go in and fill in the color. If you want to see an unboxing of this diamond painting, there is one that I uploaded like 2-3 weeks ago, but it is new from the Witchy Stitcher and Jaded Gem Shop. It's called the Death Tarot, and I ended up ordering, guys, like 4 or 5 more of these after. Like, obviously not the same one, but like from the tarot collection. So I'm like super excited. I've just kind of been burnt out from working on large diamond paintings. But before we get into the whipping and the chatting, I'll talk about what I'm going to be using. So this tray is from Firefly Trays. Oh, it has a black drill here. It's from Firefly Trays. It's called the Inferno. Yes, the bottom. Okay, the bottom of my tray is gross. Don't look at it. And then this is the container that I've kitted them up in. I am not a fan of these. Like, okay, wait, no. I am a fan of these because I think they're the perfect size for working on smaller diamond paintings. But if you don't close them properly, they will spill everywhere. So I ended up using this to film my storage video that came out like last week or the week before that. And after I filmed that video, I put this in like my large tote bag that I carried all the storage stuff to the office to film that video. And then when I got home, the bottom of this had all these extra drills in it. So then I was like, oh, well, like, even though with Jaded Gem Shop, there's always going to be extra, like I've never run out of drills. I wanted to keep them just in case. So they're here. Oh, and the pens you'll see, in this video are all from Enabler's Outpost. They're my favorite pen turning company. And then the tips are Diamond Art Club. And then this is Everlasting Tips. And this is also Everlasting Tips. I do have... Oh, here it is. I do have the Diamond Art Club 6-placer, but the pen rolled on the floor, and I think it rolled underneath my couch, so I'm using the Everlasting Tip one. Eventually, I will look under that couch to find the pen, but for now, I'm just going to leave it, okay? Don't judge me. I don't need you to judge me. Eventually, yes. Okay. So I fully realize that there are some new people who have subscribed. Honestly, like, the more effort that I've been putting into my videos, the more I'm seeing like it pay off. And like, thank you so much. Also, if you've commented on any of my videos, comments just like are helpful for the not only for the algorithm, but also to me. Like, I feel like when people comment, I'm like, oh, I start recognizing people more often, like the more they comment, and I start like being like, oh, they watch like a lot of my videos. That's so nice of them. And I just really like it. And I like yapping about diamond painting with you guys. So thank you so much if you do comment. It just means a lot to me. And I don't know. I'm so grateful. Okay. I'm very grateful if you do watch. But in this WIP Chat, what am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk about my upcoming birthday. And if you can't hang out for the entire WIP Chat, that's totally fine. I don't know how long or short it's going to be, but you should know that I do plan on going live on YouTube on March 7th, which is a Friday. And that's, okay, also March 7th is my birthday. And if you've been here for a while, you know that every year my birthday just I celebrate my birthday in the entire month of March, and February is my pre-birthday month. March is my birthday month. April is my post-birthday month, and then the rest of the year is like post-birthday year, okay? My birthday is like my favorite day of the year. I think I might even like it more than Christmas. And I don't know why, because I'm literally like just getting old. I'm turning into an old lady, guys. But I still really like my birthday, okay? Okay? Don't make fun of me. No, you can. It's totally fine. And then when other people are like, my birthday's in March too, and I'm like, ugh, I'm sorry, but March is my birthday month. I don't care if you're born in the same month as me. But I'm totally joking when I say that, but it's just like, excuse me. Don't take the spotlight away from my birthday. March is only my birthday month, okay? I'm very self-centered about my birthday, okay? But us Pisces have to stick together. So if you celebrate your birthday in March, let me know down below, and I promise I'll be nice to you. But it is a running joke that, yes, my birthday month is March, and yes, I will celebrate all month long. Okay, sorry, I got off the topic. So Friday, March 7th I think I'm going to start at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. I am going to go live, and I think, I cannot promise you, I think I will either sort through my diamond paintings, and if you joined me in my last live, you know how much of a mess that was, but that was so much fun. I think I was live for like 2 hours, but I do have more diamond paintings that I'd like to sort out, like my smaller budget size kits. Or if I'm lazy, I'll just sit at my desk, and I'll probably like not diamond paint. I honestly will probably just do like a face live where I show my face, and we'll just hang out and chat, and maybe I'll treat it like a show and tell, and I'll just show you all the things I've acquired since the beginning of January. Like my new Rainy Loon frog plush that smells like watermelon. Okay, it says it's supposed to smell like watermelon, but it doesn't actually smell like watermelon. And I got a bunch of Pixels kits. I've become super obsessed with those sticker scene kits. I also have a video on the sticker scene kits if you're interested in that. I became super obsessed with them. I think I've bought close to or even over 150 of them. Okay. And I've done close to 90 of them. I am so disgusted with myself. No, probably 80. But like I just went full force into it, okay? And I'm just very happy with them. They're a lot of fun. Oh, I have a booklet next to me. I can show you what I'm talking about. So I'll probably I think it will be a show and tell. I'm not going to organize my diamond paintings. That's a lot of work. But so these are the sticker kits. Basically, they're little rooms. And then you get the little stickers, and then you have to organize them in the room scene, how it looks here. So, for example, here's one that I did. And then for that blank one that I just showed you, sorry, I don't know why I'm showing it sideways. For that blank one I showed you, you get a blank room like this. And then you put these little stickers down, and I use pointy tweezers. I don't think you're supposed to use pointy tweezers, but I use them anyway. And then basically it's going to look like that. And so it's going to, you fill in the little room with the little stickers. And I've just become obsessed with these. Again, I have a video with some tips as well. And I really like it because it looks like it would be easy. But some parts, because you have to do layering, is difficult. And they have giant size ones, like the size of a piece of paper size ones. So I feel like there's more difficult ones, like once the smaller ones become easy. But honestly, I haven't even been burnt out from the small ones. I just really enjoy doing them. I like how portable they are. I can sit on my couch if I want to do them, etc. And if I did travel, I would probably bring a sticker kits like that to do. But yeah, so come hang out. Okay, mark your calendar, open up your phone right now, put it in your, what is it, iCalendar, is it, on Apple, is it called iCalendar? Because it's iPad, iPhone, iCalendar. Okay, put it in your Google Calendar, put it in your Outlook, March 7th, 2025, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, okay? Okay, you can go now. Bye. The video's over. Just put that down. Bye. See ya. Okay, anyways, I'm not leaving. What else do I have to tell you? I don't know. I feel like I feel like I should introduce myself if you are new here, because you've probably seen some of my newer videos, because with the newer videos I've been posting like ever since Christmas, I've gotten a bunch of new subscribers. So hi, my name is Bev. I live in Canada, in Alberta. I am I don't know what else to say. Wait. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Hi, my name is Bev. I live in Canada. I am a multi-crafter person. Someone just called me Danny DeVito. My friend just messaged me and said I was Danny DeVito, okay? But yeah, so I really like crafting. My main crafts are, and I'll do a video maybe about my crafts, but I'll just introduce them here. Diamond painting, cross stitch, and sticker scenes, and pixels. Pixels? Hold on. Do I have a pixels? If you've never seen pixels, this video's all over the place. But I want you to know that I don't just diamond paint, I do other things. So this is pixels. Basically, I put it in this album, is putting like these little stickers, these stickers down on here. So it's very much like diamond painting-ish, but with stickers, and you use tweezers. And for the longest time, I didn't want to use tweezers, but as I do more kits, the more I realize that I do enjoy using sharp tweezers. So here, but I do have a video. If you aren't a fan of tweezers, you can actually use diamond painting pens. So you can do these kits with diamond painting pens, which is pretty cool. What else do I have to tell you? I have a cat named Scruffy. He is the bestest boy. You may have seen him in some of my videos. He's a black cat. And for me, I just really love black cats, honestly. I think they're the cutest. I think that it makes me sad that people overlook them, because people still believe in like the oh, black cats are bad luck, blah, blah, blah. And like, you would think that like today, with access to the internet and like all those things, that people still wouldn't believe that black cats are bad luck. But honestly, like, I still see stuff like that, even from like my friends. And I'm like, how dare you? How dare you, when you know that I have a black cat? How dare you post something about black cats being bad luck? Or like this one girl posted a video about how she was somewhere, and then there's a black cat in the alley, so she uploaded a video of the black cat in the alley and was like, bro, I'm gonna have bad luck. And I was like, that's not real. But I just love black cats. I used to have 2 black cats. If you have been here for a while, you might remember my previous black cat named Kenzu, but he passed away. Has it been 2 years already? He passed away like 2 years ago. But yeah, so I have Scruffy. Scruffy and Kenzu were not really that great of friends, but Scruffy's still here, and he's still a good boy. And I don't know how old he is. He's probably like 7 now. I don't know. Anyways, what else can I tell you? There's not really a lot to do in my city. We do have like the world's largest mall. Wait, no. We have one of the world's largest malls. I think it might be the top largest mall in North America, or it might be the second largest mall, because I think Mall of America is larger than West Edmonton Mall. Oh yeah, I live in Edmonton. If you're like in the Edmonton area, leave a comment and tell me where you are. And like, I find that whenever I say like, oh, this is the city I live in, people get excited and they're like, you're in this city? I'm like 2 hours away in this city. And it's like, it always makes me really happy, because I'm like, oh, diamond painters exist in my province. So that's cool. We should have like a diamond painting retreat. I don't know if I'd actually go to one, unless I knew people that were there, but I did go to Crafters Paradise in Texas last year. I went to a diamond painting retreat called Crafters Paradise, and that was really fun in Texas. But I knew I knew like a large handful of the people who were attending, and that's also one of the reasons why I decided to go. So there's that. I think I would just be hesitant to go to a diamond painting retreat if I didn't know anyone, because I am very much an introvert. I am not an extrovert. If I'm around too many people, I feel really burnt out, and then I have to like social detox for a while. Like, I literally have to like sit at home and not talk to anyone. and then get my energy back. So I feel like, I don't know, is that common with you? Are you an introvert? Does that happen to you where you feel burnt out from being around too many people? Because that always happens to me. But yeah. Oh, speaking of the mall, let me tell you about my weekend. Okay. I promise it's not gonna be boring. Wait, no, let me tell you, first of all, let me tell you about my hands. They're better today. If you're not part of the craft, off topic, but still on topic, if you're not part of the Crafters Den Discord, if I remember, I will put a link in the description box below so you can join. It's started by the Diamond Help Desk, who's another YouTube creator, and my friend Sophie. And it's basically like an all things crafting Discord. And if you've never had Discord before, it's the easiest way for me to explain it is like it's a whole bunch of different channels. But if you think of each channel as like a different Facebook group for like a different topic, but it's all in one spot. Like you just go into the channel and then you go into the Discord server and there's a bunch of different channels for different crafts. There's also like a venting and advice forum. There's a pixels, there's cross stitch, there's there's like a whole thing dedicated to diamond painting. There's diamond painting events that happen on it. It's just very fun. So I highly recommend you joining it. But anyway, so yesterday, okay, eventually we'll get to Discord and why I mentioned it. But yesterday I went to the office. So I rent my own office and then I got home after doing groceries and my landlord was out front and the place that I rent from my friend's parents, okay? So, they were like, the mom, my friend's mom was out front picking ice, okay? And like, not with every time I'm like an ice pick, I imagine like, when people get stabbed by a pointy ice pick, I don't mean a pointy ice pick that you would get stabbed by. I just mean like one of those like shovels with a flat head that is for ice picking, okay? If you live in a cold climate, you've probably seen these shovel things. So she's there doing this ice picking and I'm like pulling up to the front of the house and she's like ice picking the front sidewalk. And I was like, oh my goodness, what is this lady doing? So I got out and I was like, what are you doing? And she was, well, I didn't say, I don't know why I said, what are you doing? Like a bee. I was like, what are you doing? And then she was like, I'm ice picking. I'm like, why are you doing it? Because it's like, where's your husband? Because he usually does the outside work and I rarely ever see her outside. But I was like, where's so-and-so, like her husband? I'm not going to name his name just in case. But I was like, where's so-and-so? And she's like, his arthritis is acting up or flaring up or whatever, and he can't do it. And like, mind you, they're like over 70, okay? And that's like this, my parents are like, I think mid-70s. So they're like almost the same age as my parents. So I was like, I felt so bad. I was like, why is this older lady freaking standing on the sidewalk ice picking? So I was like, go inside. And she was like, what? I was like, go inside. I'm like, I'm going to do this. Okay. Just go inside. I haven't done anything all day. I sat in front of my desk. I'm like, I need to do a workout. I'm like, just go inside and let me do it. And she was like, no. She's like, if anything, she's like, you can get the shovel and you can shovel behind me. And I was like, that seems dumb. Honestly, I was like, I might as well just do all of it. I was like, just go inside. And she's like, okay. And she was very hesitant to allow me to do it. And she's like, her and her husband are so nice. They're like the nicest old couple, okay? Older couple. Sorry, don't get offended if you're like 70. Also, if you're 70, hi. So yeah, so then I started ice picking. And if you've never done ice picking, I have never done ice picking. I had to ask her for instructions, okay? I totally realized that I'm a full-ass adult woman and I've never done ice picking in my life, okay? I am not an outdoor cat. I'm an indoor cat. So basically, let's pretend this is the shovel, okay? The ice picking shovel. So basically, you just go like this to the ice, okay? And it's like a full-ass, like it's a full handle. It's like a shovel, like a full-size shovel, but the top is just like flat, okay? If I remember, I'll put a picture of it in here. But basically, you just go like this. This looks really disgusting. I am so sorry. It looks very inappropriate. But basically, you just go like this, okay? You go like that, and then you pick at the ice with the end of the shovel. You make like little squares or little lines, and then it loosens the ice from the cement, blah, blah, blah. And like it has been like spring weather, so all of the ice is melting. She was out there in like her rain boots, And I was out there in like these really cute floral Nikes, like my favorite Nikes. And as I was doing it, I was like, I should really go inside and change. But then my anxiety was like, if I stop ice picking and she's watching from the window, she's going to think I gave up very easily if I stop and like go and change my shoes. So I'm like, I'm just going to power through it. F these Nikes. I don't care. And my Nikes were leather, so I don't think they got ruined. But I was just like very sad. I was like, I hope they don't get ruined. But anyway, so I'm like standing there on the sidewalk, okay, double-handing the shovel like this. And you guys know, if you watched the beginning of this video, I have like giant glasses on my face. So every time I would look down as I was, this looks so bad. As I was doing this, my glasses would slide off my face. So I had to look up. I'm like not looking down. I'm not looking at the ground. I had to look up like, and then just go like this, okay? Shake weight. Or something else that's inappropriate. No one told me. She didn't tell me, because I think she was wearing gloves. She didn't tell me that I should be wearing gloves, because as I was, okay, I stood out there for like 2 hours, literally not exaggerating. Okay, maybe like an hour and a half to 2 hours, okay? Not exaggerating, hour and a half to 2 hours. As I was like going through, I was like, why do my hands hurt all of a sudden? So then I looked at my hands and like, okay, they're like through the camera, you can't really tell today. Okay. But like there was like, it was like folded, like creased. And I was like, my hands are getting calloused. And then I was like, F this. So I opened my car. I got out my winter gloves, and thankfully my winter gloves have grip on them. And I started wearing my winter gloves, and then I kept doing this motion with the shovel. So disgusting, okay? And then I was like, my hands still hurt. So I took my gloves off, and they were like even worse than they were, okay? And I looked at the sidewalk, and I was like, okay, well, I made some progress in the past 2 hours, but like my hands and my arms hurt so bad. And I am, like I said, I'm an indoor cat. I work in front of a computer all day. So it's not like I do like physical activity or like manual labor. But I was like, this is just like a workout for me, okay? Reminder, I'll talk about working out later on in my treadmill fiasco. But yeah, so I was just like, ugh. So I looked at the rest of the sidewalk, because I only wanted to do up to where their fence ended and the neighbor's fence started, because I'm like, that's the property line. I'm not going to do this entire block, right? So I was like, okay, well, I'm like, I think I need to stop because my hands hurt so bad. They were just looking so bad, okay? Like, it was terrible. And so I had probably 1 meter to 1.5 meters left of the sidewalk to do until the fence line. Do not ask me what 1 meter is in feet, because I have no idea, okay? Is it a yard? How many inches is in a yard? I don't know. How many feet are in a yard? 2? 5? I don't know. Let me know down below how many feet are in a yard, okay? I have no idea. Anyway, so I had like 1 meter left to do, okay? So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to call it quits. And like before that, I wanted to call it quits like 15 minutes in. I was like, why? And I was like grumbling to myself in my head. I was like, why the F did I like agree to do this or like volunteer to do this? I'm like, this is the worst. And I was just like miserable outside picking at ice. And I was like, oh, it hurts so. And I was like, it's so hard being a nice person. Just like BSing myself. So I felt bad because I only had like 1.5 meters left to do, but I was like, I literally can't. My hands hurt so bad. I'm not even exaggerating. So then I came inside and was like, okay, I'm going to cross stitch. Like, I made dinner, and then I was like, I'm going to cross stitch. But then I couldn't, my fingers hurt so bad I couldn't even cross stitch. And then I tried to diamond paint, but because like the way I grip the pen with these fingers as well, I was like, I can't even diamond paint. My fingers are so bad. I'm such a baby, okay? So I ended up doing sticker kits, okay? And then I went to bed at 10:30, okay? And regularly I go to bed at like midnight and I lay in bed till 1 on my phone or playing Nintendo Switch. I'm playing Stardew Valley. If you like Stardew Valley, let me know. But anyway, so before that though, I was like doing sticker kits, looking at my fingers, and like my fingers were bubbly. And so I thought it was calluses, okay? Because I don't know what a callus is, okay? I am not an outdoor cat, like I said. So I was like, oh, are these calluses? But then when I poked it, I was like, hey, I'm like, there's something inside of it. Is that air? So I was like, oh, I'm going to pop it and let the air out. So I found like a sewing needle, okay? And then I poked it through. This is so disgusting. I'm so sorry. But I want to share it with you because I'm gross. I poked it through the hole. You can kind of see. No, you can't. You can kind of see on camera where the blister was. It's like a circular. Anyways, so I poked it through and then water came out. And I was like, ew. I was like, what is going on with my fingers? So then I was like squeezing it like this through the little sewing needle hole and like water was coming out. Okay, water from my finger bubble spurted into my face, okay? Spurted into my face. I know that sounds so gross. And then I did this hand. And then I went on Discord, on the Crafters Den Discord, into the venting/advice channel. And I was like, guys, look at my fingers, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, ew. And then someone was like, those are water blisters. I was like, I was going to swear. I'm going to try not to swear this video. I was like, WTF are water blisters? And someone took a screenshot. And they're like, something about water underneath protecting the layers of skin and how you're not supposed to pop them or drain them. And they're like, but they were like, ew, like you have pus, like, did you? And I was like, I popped it with a needle. And they're like, ew, your pussy fingers. And I was like, it wasn't pus, it was water. And they're like, yeah, right, that's pus. And I like sent a picture. I think I sent a picture. I posted on my Instagram at least of the water that came out. And then this girl came in and she's like legit a doctor in IRL in like real life. She was like, no, she's like, it's actually like salty. I forget what she said. It was basically water, but like your body makes it to protect the layers of skin underneath, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, and then she mentioned something about how it's salty. So I still had water in this one. So I poked another hole and then I drained it. And so as the water came out, I licked it. You guys are so disgusted. I licked it. And then I was like, it is salty. She's like, yeah, like tears. I was like, my fingers crying, my vesicles. I really like that word, vesicles, because it is like the T word that's vesicles, but the T word. But I was like, my vesicles are crying. I don't know if that's even the right term. But anyways, long story short, I popped all my water blisters and then they made fun of me for never having water blisters. And I was like, I don't know what you expect of me. I sit at a keyboard all day. So it's fine. My fingers are fine today. People were like, you're not supposed to drain it, blah, blah, blah. You could get an infection. I like Googled things and I was on Reddit and someone said that they popped a water blister on their foot and then it started to smell and then it got like a staph infection. Then they had to go to the hospital, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's going to happen with my finger. I'm going to have a rotten finger. But thankfully, my fingers are fine. Okay. Thank you very much. I know I'm disgusting, but it did not get infected. I even put a Band-Aid on it, okay? Anyways, so that is what happened. Oh, and then, so regarding the Discord, there's a Hold Me Accountable channel, and I was like, okay, guys, I'm like, I need you to remind me, sorry, I'm done talking about my disgusting finger. I need you to remind me to put together my treadmill. And as I was writing it, I was like, how long have I had this treadmill on my floor for? It was sitting in a box, like where I film like the beginning or like I film my videos in front of those diamond paintings. It's sitting in a box to the right of that area on the floor. And I was like, how long has this been sitting here? So I went on my Amazon. It's been sitting on my floor since July 2023 in a box, okay? And I remember when I bought it, I was like, screw going to the gym. I'm just going to get a treadmill and I don't need to do strength training. I'm like, whatever. But then I ended up, like, after I bought the treadmill, I ended up working with a trainer and going to the gym and blah, 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 blah. But now that I'm not going to the gym because my gym membership expired and I didn't renew it, I was like, well, I might as well do something, right? And I really do enjoy going for walks, but it's been very cold out. So I was like, okay, I'm going to post in the Hold Me Accountable channel about, like, remind me this weekend to put together my treadmill. And some people were like, why don't you just do it now? Or like do it tonight. And I was like, I can't. It's already 8 p.m. and I'm stickering. I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow came and they're like, did you put it together? I'm like, I'm not even at home yet. So then everyone, not everyone, I'm exaggerating, but people were like, just do it, blah, blah, blah. So I got home. I whipped out the box, okay? I finally took the treadmill out of the box. It's been sitting there for like 2 years now. 23, yeah, like, I don't know, 1.5 years. I can't, 23. Okay, yeah, 1.5 years, okay? And then I got as far as setting it up, and then I stopped before plugging it in. Okay, so my reasoning for stopping before plugging it in is I looked at the instructions and it was like, this is how you connect the remote. And I was like, this is overwhelming. I was like, honestly, I'm glad that I got it out of the box. It can like sit here for another 2 years before I plug it in. But also in my head, I was like, do electronics expire? Literally, like, I had the fleeting thought of, does this treadmill expire because it's been sitting in its box? But then I was like, there's stuff probably sitting, electronics probably sitting in the Amazon warehouse or the Best Buy warehouse that have been there forever and they still work. So I'm like, I don't think electronics expire. So I still haven't plugged it in yet, okay? But I'm going to. I plan on it. I just don't know when, okay? But anyways, so there's that. I did that. Okay, I'm very proud of myself. And then I posted in the Discord and was like, hey, I did it. And they're like, okay, I'm proud of you. At least you did that. So I was like, thanks. Let's get a participation ribbon for putting together my freaking treadmill. But over the weekend, I had a really good weekend. Today's Wednesday, February 26th. Yeah. And over the weekend on, what day was it? Sunday. No, on Saturday. So last weekend, my sister was very mean. She was in a mood. So I have an older sister. She has twin boys. So I have twin nephews. But I was over at her house and she was like just in a bad mood. And it was like, okay, so then I usually go to my sister's like every Sunday. And then my parents will go there too. And we'll just like hang out and my sister will cook. She's a very good cook. Okay, so then I was there last Sunday. And she was in a mood, okay? She was in a mood. And then it was like her husband made dinner because my sister was like not in a good mood. And then I ate dinner and then my parents were like leaving. It was like 6 o'clock. My parents were getting ready to leave. And I was like, I don't know, like sometimes I'll stay there till like 6:30, but sometimes I'll stay there till like 8 o'clock because the boys go to bed like around 8:30 or whatever. So I was like, I don't know if I should leave. Like, she's in a bad mood. So she my parents are leaving. And then she looks at her watch. She's like, well, it's getting late, boys. Say goodbye to Auntie Bev. And I was like, it's 6 o'clock. Like, that's not even that late. So I was like, okay, I can take a hint. Like, I'm going to leave. So then my sister calls me on Saturday, like this past Saturday. And she's like, hey, I'm in a better mood. She's like, you want to come over? I'm making roast beef. And roast beef is so delicious, okay? It's my favorite. So I was like, yes, I'll come over. So I went over. She made roast beef. She was definitely in a better mood. And then I fail at diamond painting, honestly. And then I went home around 7:30. I was watching kids play. I think they're how old are they now? 8 or 9 years old. Watching these children play with each other, I was getting tired from just watching them play. I was like, this is so much energy. I cannot imagine, okay? So I went home at 7:30. And then Sunday, me and my friend Nikki, she was like, hey, you want to go to the mall on Sunday, like West Edmonton Mall? I was like, yes. So we went to West Edmonton Mall, and she was like, I know your birthday's not for a while, but can I take you out for your birthday lunch? And I was like, yeah, for sure. Like, I'm not gonna say no to free lunch, okay? So we were gonna go for Vietnamese food, but the Vietnamese food place was super busy, and also they have lots of bad Google reviews. So like me, I was like, why are they so busy? Like, they have bad Google reviews. But I know that, like, you can't necessarily rely on Google reviews. But they're busy. So we ended up going to this place called, I don't know how to say it. If I remember, I'll put it on the screen. Okay, I'm just going to call it, it starts with an M and ends with an N, I think. We ended up going there. Hand-pulled Chinese noodles. Okay, first of all, I've never had hand-pulled noodles before. And there was like a cold noodle menu, then there was like a dry noodle menu, and then there was a soup noodle menu. I was like, hey, I'm not in the mood for soup. I'm not in the mood for cold noodles. So I'm gonna get dry noodles. So I ended up getting, what did I get? I ended up getting like these beef paste noodles, and they were like, okay, so I thought like, okay, cold noodles like would be cold, right? Like I imagine that they would be like from a fridge or something. But why were the dry noodles that I got, why were they like room temperature and a bit colder than that? So I was expecting them to be like warm noodles like any other restaurant, but they were like room temperature. So it was good, but it was also kind of oily. Let me get rid of this. Put it here. I think I'm done all of the black. I think I've got all of the black. So it was good. I'm not going to complain because it was also a free lunch and it was just like a nice gesture. But it was pretty good. And then we were like, she had leftovers. So she's like, now I have to walk around with my leftovers. I'm like, well, why don't we both drove there separately. And we parked around in the same area because she texted me when she got there and was like, I parked here. So I was like, why don't we walk back to the car and then put your noodles in the car, and then we can like walk around the mall after that. But on the way to the car, we can stop at T&T, which is like a Chinese supermarket. So we stopped there, blah, blah, blah. I got a bunch of stuff. Oh my God. I got Filipino chicken adobo spice stuff. So good. And then I got sushi and stuff. Anyway, so then we walked to the car. Then we ended up walking around the mall like 2.5 times. And if you've ever been to West Edmonton Mall, it's a very large mall, okay? First of all, it's a large mall. I got 11,000 steps in that day from just going to the mall. That's how much walking I did that day. And I was very proud of myself, by the way. I was like, who needs a treadmill from 2023 when I can just go to the mall? But I didn't buy very much. Like, I got a jug, like a juice jug, and I think that was it, honestly. Yeah, that's all I got, a juice jug, and I think a pack of highlighters for cross stitch, and that was it. Oh, I got like vape. I vape, okay? I'm disgusting. Don't vape. It's not worth it. I love it, though, but I'm not going to tell you to vape. Don't vape, okay? I got vape juice and it was on sale, and I was like, WTF, this sale is so good, I should just stock up. So I bought 4 bottles of vape juice. And then it was like, I got there around like 12:30, 12:45, and then we left the mall probably around 4. And then, okay, so we were leaving the mall, and like her car was in the lane, like, because we left at the same time and we parked in the same area. Anyway, so there was this guy, like, I don't know if in your city you have this, but there's people who like panhandle with signs in like the traffic island or whatever, like the islands by like the intersections. So here there was this guy who had like this sign and was like asking people for money as they're stopped at the red light. And I was like, oh, in my head, I was like, geez, that guy is so cute. Like, I thought he was so cute. And then I was like, I should give him money, but also I don't carry like change or cash with me. So I was like, and also like, I don't think I would give him money to begin with. And then I like get a text and I check like my watch because I have like a Fitbit, but I get text messages to it. And it's Nikki, who stopped in the other lane as me at the stoplight. She's like, there's your new husband. And then I was like, oh my God. And then I like, it was green. So, and like for me, I don't use my phone when I'm driving, even at like red lights. I never look at my phone just because I've like heard and seen so many like horror stories. But I was laughing like the whole way home because I was like, she totally knows my type. Like that guy was so cute. Okay, I'll stop being gross. But yeah, he was really cute, okay? He was very cute. I was like, I will take you home and you can live with me and I'll pay for you to live with me, okay? Because you're very hot. Obviously that didn't happen. Anyways. And then what else? Yeah, but that was my weekend. Pretty much mall, hanging out with Nikki, seeing my family. And then for my birthday, we decided we're going to go for, like my family decided. Okay, also, if you've been in my WIP Chats before, you know that my mom is very picky, okay? One year, oh my God, like 2 years ago, she was like, oh, it's your birthday, you can pick where we go. So I said, let's go to Captain's Boil. And if you don't have a Captain's Boil, it's basically a seafood restaurant where they do like the big boil, the pot of like seafood, and they'll come and just dump it on craft paper on a table. Her face, when that arrived, she was so disgusted. And she was like, she was like, where's the fork? I'm like, you use your hands. So she was like miserable that birthday. Like her face was just stuck up, right? So then this year, every year it's the same thing though. Where do you want to eat for your birthday? And literally I've just given up. So I'm just like, I don't care. We can eat wherever you want. But then she's always like, no, it's your birthday. You can decide where we go. So then I'll say something and then she'll be like, I don't want to eat there. So I'm like, if you don't want to eat there, why do you tell me to choose then? You just choose. Like, I'm fully aware that like, we'll go for my birthday dinner. My parents will pay for it. So like, if you want, like, if you don't want to eat there, I'm not going to make you go and like sit there and not eat. And you're going to pay for me to eat, right? You're going to pay for the whole family. So I was like, okay. I'm like, well, we're out. Like, what do you feel like? She's like, it doesn't matter. So I said like, okay, let's go to Tropica. She's like, what's Tropica? And I'm like, you are fully aware of what Tropica is because we used to eat there as a family when I was younger. I was like, it's Malaysian food. And my mom's Filipino. And she was like, no. I was like, my dad's from fucking Malaysia. Oh, sorry, I swore. My dad's like Malaysian or he's Brunei, whatever. Same thing, okay? Don't yell at me if you're Malaysian and you're like, that's not the same thing. It is to me, okay? But I'm pretty sure my dad lived in Malaysia. So it was like weird, okay? Anyway, so I was like, okay. I'm like, I guess we're not eating there. So I was like, okay, well, I don't know. I was like, I kind of want seafood because I don't get seafood a lot, okay? But then I remembered, hey, she hated Captain's Boil, so she's not going to want to go for seafood. So I was like, I don't know where to go. And then my dad was like, oh, let's go to this buffet place. And I was like, sure. So finally, she agreed to going there. At the end of the day, she's going to hate it, honestly. She's just going to not be happy about it, but whatever. She said it was fine if we go there. So we're going to go to this Chinese buffet place. And it's huge. And we've been there before. I forget whose birthday, like a family member's birthday. We went there before. But like, I think my mom has like a bad memory or like early onset dementia or something, honestly. And her sister has dementia. So I'm like, I think this might be it. But she was like, I've never eaten that before. And I was like, yes, we've been there so many times. Anyway, so we're going to go there. We're going to go to a Chinese buffet. But it's more like, also like, it's Chinese, but they have Japanese food. So I think it's like an Asian buffet, if that's fair to say. So I'm kind of looking forward to that for my birthday. And then I was like, okay, because you guys know, like I said at the beginning of this video, my birthday is like the most important day of the year. I like to spoil myself on my birthday. And like for me, I don't really spend a ton of money. Like, I'm probably the worst person who has money and doesn't like do anything with it or like invest it. Like, yes, I I should invest it. I should do something with it, but it kind of just sits there. So I was like, okay, well, it's my birthday coming up. What should I buy myself? So I've been thinking about like stuff I want. And I think I'm going to I had a gift card though. I got myself a new DJI Pocket. I think they're on the DJI Pocket 3. So that's supposed to come next week. And then I got myself a scented frog, which from Rainy Loon. And while I was in California, I should talk about this. While I was in California visiting Jade from Jaded Gem Shop, she took me to Daiso, which is like Japanese dollar store. And there is this, a collaboration with this artist called Rainy Loon. And so I fell in love with this frog who has a knife. And so I ordered the strawberry or watermelon frog from her website. And it just came this week and it's so cute. But I can show you. Because I'm sitting at my desk. Can I show you? Oh. Hold on. So it's this frog. This is from Daiso. Rainy Loon. So if you want to check out Rainy Loon, just look them up on Instagram. But it's basically this frog that commits crimes, and it's so adorable. All of her merch is super cute. Like, it's very cutesy, but like kind of weird, like a little bit off, and I love it so much. So I ordered myself that frog and some stickers from her shop. And I think I want to get a coffee maker because I've just been doing pour over coffee, and I feel like a coffee maker would just be nice to have, but also I'm fully aware that I am one person. Like, I live by myself. I don't actually need a coffee maker. Like, I could just do a K-cup thing, but... Okay, so, like, diamond painting is really bad for the environment, and I realize that by saying this, I sound like a total hypocrite, but I just, like, can't get behind single-use K-cups. Like, I was gonna get a Keurig coffee maker, but I'm just, like, it seems so wasteful as I'm diamond painting with all of this microplastic waste in front of me, but it seems so wasteful. And also I had a K-cup coffee machine, and then I watched a video about like how you need to clean it, and like someone took theirs apart and it was so disgusting in it that I ended up throwing away the K-cup machine. So I'm like, I don't really need a coffee maker because it's kind of grossing me out. So I don't know, I like to buy myself like something big. And I guess the camera was something big, but also I can use the camera for work. Oh, well, that's mainly why I got it. I got it to film Patreon videos and also for work. I don't know if I'm actually going to use it for YouTube. It's mostly for work. So there's that. I don't know what else I'll get myself, but I like to just treat myself around my birthday. What else do I have to talk about? I've been talking for like 40 minutes. Oh. My friend is texting me. But yeah, I don't feel like I always have stuff to tell you. And then I'm like, I should write this down for when I actually feel like filming a WIP chat. Oh, so, no, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm the worst. And if you've ever been in one of my WIP chats, you know that like I diamond paint for a little bit and then I get off track and I'll show you things. And I'm already feeling like I'm getting off track and I want to show you things. So I think I might stop diamond painting, but also I haven't diamond painted in a while. Do you guys ever go through phases where you diamond paint for a very long time and then you're like, I don't feel like doing this? Because that's literally how I felt for a little while. And I've talked about it in other videos, but like I haven't really purchased any big diamond paintings in a while. Like the last purchase I made was when these tarot card kits came out with Jaded Gem Shop. Oh yeah, that's what I have to tell you. So, sorry. Okay, finish my thought. These tarot cards came out. This was the last time I did a diamond painting order, and the time before that, I can't even remember when I previously ordered diamond paintings. Oh, when Enterprise came out with Diamond Art Club. But what I had to tell you was I'm hosting an event. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like I should make my own video dedicated to it. But I'm hosting an event. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, if you've never been part of a diamond painting event, like if you're new, totally fine. Let me explain it. Every every year there's like repetitive events that come up. Oh, I think I got part of a trash drill in here. And basically diamond painting events are like for the community, and it's kind of like a way to like make friends and feel like you're part of like something. Did I get something in here? I can't. Oh, am I just wrecking it? I don't know. Anyways, so because I'm friends with Jade from Jaded Gem Shop, she asked me this year to help her co-host Jaded Gemboree. Bum bum. So starting March 1st, I'm going to be co-hosting the Jaded Gemboree 2025. Okay? And I think, okay, so don't quote me on this because I don't know the official rules yet, but I'm pretty sure all you have to do to participate in the Jaded Gemboree is you just work on any Jaded Gem Shop diamond painting kit. So like as I'm working on this, you could be working on a diamond painting kit from Jaded Gem Shop. Sorry, I got disconnected because someone called me. But yeah, so what was I talking about? Oh, Jaded Gem Shop. Jaded Gemboree. So you just have to work on a Jaded Gem Shop diamond painting. And it's going to run from March 1st to May 31st. So you have 3 months. I don't even think, like, I think the rules are very loose. Like, I don't even think you need to finish your diamond painting. And it doesn't have to be a new start. It can just be like you're in the middle of a canvas. Cool. Just say you're doing it for Jaded Gemboree as long as it's from Jaded Gem Shop. And then Jade is going to go live weekly, hopefully. Crossing our fingers. Jade's going to go live every week. I might join her here and there. I don't know if I'll do every single live. And then also you can hashtag Jaded Gemboree on social. And then tag Jaded Gem. I always say like tag Jaded Gem Shop too in like your progress photos, your WIPs or whatever. And there's going to be prizes, but there's not going to be like a structure to the prizes, I don't think. I think this is going to be random. So make sure you join the Jaded Gem Shop Facebook group. And what else? I don't know. And then maybe I'll try and do more WIP chats throughout the next 3 months. I don't really know. Sometimes I do WIP chats. I'm like, does anyone actually care about what I've been up to? But yeah, so make sure you subscribe to Jaded Gem Shop on YouTube, join the Facebook group, follow Jaded Gem Shop on Instagram. They also have a Facebook page if you prefer Facebook. But yeah, so I am doing an event, and I never like want to host my own event because that's so much work, honestly. And I think that like the Jaded Gemboree is going to be more casual. Like, yes, I'll still like do some stuff for it, but it's not like anything like a lot of work for me because the last thing I want is YouTube to feel like work. So yeah, there's that. But I realize that I've been yapping for a while now, or chatting for a while. And already it's like, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock. And I want to not diamond paint anymore. So I'm going to put this up here. And not diamond paint. I don't know what I'm going to do. And also, if you didn't know, this is a folding table. I literally have 3 desks in my house. Okay, I have my work desk with my desktop PC. I have my old diamond painting desk that kind of just sits there. I don't know why I don't swap this with the old diamond painting desk because the other desk is actually like a wooden desk and it's like actually nice. And then I bought this folding table because I'm like, I don't want to use that desk anymore. I need something bigger. So that's why I don't swap them, because this table's bigger. But yeah. I don't have very much else to say. Some planned videos that I have are probably like another 3D sticker scene video, because that one performed really well and I got some good feedback, and lots of people are like, I bought them because I saw that video, so thank you for letting me influence your spending habits. And I'm just like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm freaking obsessed with them. And then I might do I'll do like a show and tell sticker scene video, maybe with some more tips of stuff that I've learned. But they're not hard to do, so I don't really know if I should do a tips video. And then I'm going to do like a pixels video to show you my progress on like where I started and like how, like some tips that I got from other people on how to pixel better. because with pixels, you definitely need to practice. And then I have some other videos planned. I have them like written out and like, I don't know, bullet form planning for them. So I'm going to do those. And yeah, I don't know. If you're new here and you liked this format of diamond painting, like these are fairly, like WIP chats are fairly common in YouTube creator diamond painting. If you like this, let me know down below if you want to see more WIP chats. I kind of just like WIP chats because you can leave them on while you're working or like doing stuff. And it's just like, we're diamond painting together, but like, I don't feel like diamond painting anymore, which is why if you're watching this, why are you staring at the screen? You should be diamond painting. You should be cleaning your house. You should be cross stitching, crocheting, whatever you're doing. Don't look at the screen. Yeah, I'm going to go and eat some chips now and watch Young Sheldon. And I'll see you guys in my next video. And don't forget to join me. Oh, if you made it this far, leave a birthday cake emoji because I said so. Because my birthday's coming up. Sorry, I'm so obnoxious. Join me March 7th at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. And I'll put up a coming soon video, and then with that you can just click notify me and you'll get notified when I am live. So that's next Friday. Make sure you hang out with me. I think it'll be really fun. And I don't know, we'll just get to chat and like do whatever. So make sure you come hang out. And I appreciate you guys being here. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I really like try and post a video every week. So if you hit the notification bell as well, you'll get notified when I do upload a new video. And I super appreciate it if you did make it to the end. And like I said, leave a birthday cake emoji. Tell me how many feet or inches are in a foot. I think there's 12 inches in a foot, but how many feet are in a meter or a yard? I don't know. I'm Canadian. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.